Today we will discuss the graphical representation of motion. So before discussing this topic, firstly we should know that what is the motion? Motion of an object is perceived when its positions changes continuously with respect to time. And second is what is the graph? Graph representing the relationship between the two variables. To describe the motion, we draw the distance time graph and velocity time graphs, and according to nature of a graphs we describe the nature of a motion. So now in graphs have the two variables quantities. First is independent variables and second is dependent variables. What is the independent variables? Those variables which is change at our choice, that is called independent variables, like time. Now dependent variables that varied as a result of above changes, like this ones, that is depend upon independent variables like distance and displacement. So now we will discuss the distance and time graph. So case number 1, when a body is at rest. Now here firstly, before this discussing, we should know that independent variables are represented at x-axis and dependent variables represent at a y-axis. So now we will discuss the distance time graph. The first case, when body is at rest. When a body is at rest, suppose that a body is rest from the origin, the distance is 20 meters. Then we will see that the different instant of time, we will see that the position will remain same of that object. Suppose that after 1 second the position of the distance of the object will remain same, and after 2 seconds we will see that position will remain same, and after 4 seconds will remain same. The position of the object will remain same. Its position is 20 meter from the origin. Now when we plotted the point, we join all the point, we will get a horizontal straight line which is parallel to the time axis, and that this nature of this graph show object is at rest. It means its motion, the speed or motion is 0. Okay, we already discussed the case number 1 when a body is in rest, and now the case we will study the case number 2 when the body is in uniform motion. What is a uniform motion? When object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, so that types of the motion is called a uniform motion. You can see in this table. Now this one shows the time in second, and second block shows the distance in meter. So now here 0 second it's cover 0 distance, this is the origin. Now in 1 second it's covered 20 meters, and 2 seconds it's cover 40 meters, in 3 seconds it's cover 60 meters, and 4 seconds it's cover 80, and 5 seconds it's cover 100 meters. So now here see, it's in an equal distance. After 1 second it's cover 20 meters distances. Now in this way it is in uniform motion. Now we will plot the graph. Now here x-axis, which is representing the time in second, and y-axis representing the distance in meter. So now here to be divided from 0 to 5 second in x-axis and 0 to 100 meter in y-axis. Now according to this table we draw this graph. Now here in 0 second it covers 0. It means that it is the origin. Now after 1 second it's cover 20 meters. So after 1 second it's cover 20 meters. So we will draw like this ones, and where these lines are meets we draw this like point. Now in 2 second it's cover 40 meters. So now in 2 second it's cover 40 meters. We draw like this ones and this ones, and where they are joined we draw a point. Now in 3 second it's covers 60 meters. So 3 second is here x-axis and 60 meters here. It covers 60 meter in 3 second. Now 4 second it's cover 80 meters. So we draw like this ones, and where it is meet or cross we draw like this ones, and after 5 second, in 5 second, not after, it's 5 second, it's cover 100 meters. Now here, now we join all these dotted, so we will get a straight line like this ones, which is inclined on this timeline x-axis. So we get a straight line, and straight line show the types of the motion. It means that when we will get a straight line which is inclined in the time axis, it means that it is in a uniform speed or in motion. It is representing speed of the object. Now suppose that an object covers s1 distance after t1 time, and t2 time covers s2 distance. So now it means that what is its speed of the object. Suppose that this point is A and B, and we have to find out what is the speed between this point. So now after t times we will see that after t1 time it's objects cover s1 distance, and after t2 time it's cover 80 s2 distance. So now here the speed from A to B of the object is speed from A to B of an object will be speed is equal to, you know that speed is equal to distance upon time taken. Time. So now here distance upon time. So now here the time after t1 it's cover s1 distance, and s1 is equals to 60 meters, and after t2 it's cover s2 distance which is equals to 80 meters. So now here distance will be s1 s2 minus s1 divided by t2 minus t1. t2 minus t1, so we will get this times, and when we have to do like this one, the s2 minus s1, so we will get the total distance covered between A to B. So now s2 is equals to 80 meters and S1 equals to 60 meters divided by T1, T2 4 second minus T1 is 3 equals to 20 divided by 1 equals to 20 meter per second. Now in this way we will get the speed of the body between the A and B from A to B is 20 meter per second. Now here you can see that in every 1 second it's covered 20 equal distance 20 meter per second. In every instant of time it's covered equal amount of distance.